Hey friends, so human beings have needs. Yes, all of them. Even people who insist they don't have any. That's a topic for a different day. Anyway, once you accept that it is perfectly normal to have needs, we allow them to exist, so to speak, we can create healthier relationships with others. And perhaps more importantly, we can create healthier relationships with ourselves that fulfill those needs. That's pretty darn important too, because look, it's one thing to ignore someone else's needs. You can always choose to do that if you want to be a terrible partner or friend or what have you, but your own needs, you can only ignore them for so long before you find yourself in a situation where you're resentful and angry and just plain unhappy. You feel like your cup is empty and you absolutely cannot pour from an empty cup. Let that last part sink in as long as you need to. Your needs matter and they need to be met. If I sound very sure about all of this, it's because I am. It took me spending many thousands of dollars on a trip that took me 4,000 miles away from home, where my phone didn't work and I forgot my book in my stateroom and I had nothing to do but sit and look at nature and ask myself why the hell I had not done something like that for myself sooner. The answer, which I knew all along, was literally life-changing. Anyway, back to the message. So, what do I mean by basic needs? In this message, I am not talking about things that are tangible needs like food, water, shelter, etc. I'm talking about things that are emotional needs. Everyone's are a little different, but those can include things like acceptance, feeling heard, seen, and valued, giving and receiving love and affection, feeling respected, feeling safe, feeling in control of your own life, having a connection with others and a sense of belonging, having joy and fun and lightness in your life, being understood, having a purpose, needing to have trust in someone, and the most important one I saved for last, feeling like you can be yourself. None of these things are needy, folks. Not one. And if the people around you make you feel like shit for having these very basic needs, all which are perfectly normal, these are not the people you need to be around. When you find yourself asking for this in any kind of relationship and you receive coldness and indifference in return, that's a problem. Oh, and one thing I want to mention about asking for things. Very, very basic needs like respect and empathy are given needs. You should not have to ask for that. But there are some needs that are not always as clear or given, and those, well, you're going to have to talk about them. Don't expect people to just know or guess. This is especially true in close friendships or intimate relationships. Communication is key. If you don't communicate, you can't really get upset when your needs go unmet. It's almost like sitting down at a restaurant and not placing an order and then getting angry at the server for not bringing you any food. You know what I mean? The bottom line here is this. You are not needy for wanting things like clarity or empathy or being listened to or just wanting to be yourself around someone. You're just being human and asking for very basic, bare minimum stuff. If someone makes you feel like there's something wrong with you for wanting these very basic human things, F that person. You're not asking them for too much. You're simply asking the wrong person. Chewy? I guess Chewy agrees. Anyway, that's all I've got for you this week. I'll be back next week with another priority message. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Bye.